Tom Cotton yesterday with John Carl on ABC, because this is, to me, the summary of what we're up against. We're not fighting Kamala Harris. We're fighting the media, the legacy media. John Carl is a lefty, and he was making no bones about it yesterday. Cut number 13.
And President Trump is going to draw a sharp contrast with Kamala Harris, who has supported things like decriminalizing illegal immigration or giving taxpayer-funded health insurance to illegal aliens or taking away health insurance on the job for 170 million Americans, banning gas cars, confiscating firearms.
What do you mean taking away health insurance? What are you talking about?
She said when she ran for president that she wants to eliminate private health insurance on the job for 170 million Americans, John.
Yeah, I mean that is not her position now.
How do you know that's not her position? How do you know that's not her position?
I mean, she says she no longer supports Medicare for all.
She has not said that. Okay. Maybe anonymous aides on a Friday night have said that, but the last thing that she said on
this was not a radical convention. I mean, she as you heard me go through with Bernie Sanders, she is not taking the positions of the far left of her party. She's clearly making an effort to move to the middle.
I did hear what you said to Senator Sanders, and I thought it was clear that he's very disappointed that she's taking these efforts not to change her positions, but to hide her positions, John. The American people are totally justified to conclude that Kamala Harris is a dangerous San Francisco liberal based on what she campaigned on the last time she ran for president and what this administration has done for the last 4 years. Again, you would have thought watching the Democratic convention last week that the Democrats are not in office, that they're not in power, that they're campaigning against an incumbent Republican, when in reality, she's been part of the failures of the Biden-Harris administration for 4 years. And when she campaigned for president, in her own right, she did, in fact, promise things like decriminalizing illegal immigration and taking away health insurance.
But that's his position she's clearly changed on, and she has said she has changed. Yes, she has.
No, she has not. John,
No, she has not. She had a staffer put out she no longer believes in Medicare for all. That could mean anything. That could mean Medicare for all, except those of you stuck in the horrible VA system. That could mean Medicare for all, except for union members. It could mean anything, but she hasn't sat down. So John Carl knows better because he interviewed her in February of 2019 when she was a candidate for president on the day that Amy Klobuchar announced. Here's what Jonathan Carl said then, cut number 14.
Unlike Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris, she hasn't come out for some of those big-ticket progressive items, Medicare for all, abolish ICE.
So he knows that she came out for Medicare for all, and he knows she has not done an interview. So he knows that there is no way to say she doesn't believe in that anymore. By the way, on a CNN town hall with Jake Tapper in 2019, Kamala Harris said this, cut number 15.
Just to follow up on that, and correct me if I'm wrong, to reiterate, you support the Medicare for All bill, I think initially co-sponsored by Senator Bernie Sanders. You're also a co-sponsor on it. I believe it will totally eliminate private insurance. So for people out there who like their insurance, they don't get to keep it?
Well, listen, the idea is that everyone gets access to medical care. And you don't have to go through the process of going through an insurance company, having them give you approval, going through the paperwork, all of the delay that may require. Who of us has not had that situation where you got to wait for approval and the doctor says, well, I don't know if your insurance company is going to cover this? Let's eliminate all of that. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Single-payer health care, that's what she believed. A statement put out by a staffer, as Tom Cotton eloquently put it, does not erase that.